It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we'll get a look at this team's leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. Who knows what we're in store for here? And it's all up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds... To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Finding Collins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone we're all very excited to watch. It's the rookie out of Alabama.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Has his man, it's Ridley. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. From the 35 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Harris on the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 47.
From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Throwing now on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Chidobe Awuzie there on the tackle. Shotgun now for Stroud. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. He's got room to roam here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. Uh-oh, he can't escape. He's brought down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 65 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here comes their offense out again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To throw here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He's got a man left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To throw it on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the 1st quarter. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short. So on 4th down, out comes Madden to boot it away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Went for 48 with his 1st kick, and this one looks even better. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Mills. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Collins there to grab it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. On play action, here's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Nixon on the toss. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going right side, Mixon with it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
And he slides down, but we got a flag on this play. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. And he can't reel it in. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now they'll throw out of the gun. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Back to throw now. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. 2 plays ago, if we had seriously mentioned a safety partner, we'd have been laughed out of this booth, right?
Well, they say things move fast in the NFL, huh?
A couple of back-to-back sacks, losses like that, really opens us up to possibilities we weren't expecting.
Yeah, not all those possibilities are good, Kate, unless you're that defense that just dropped 2 points on the scoreboard.
That's taken at the 15. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing to Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Cut by Diggs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice game.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he's been one of the players of this game. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. The offense getting set to go. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. On first down, they'll run. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. No connection on the last play, and out third down. Back to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he drives it up past the 45. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Texans working here. Stroud throwing here on first. Completed to Collins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. This is ahead for about 5. That stop coming from Henry To'oto'o. They motion the tight end over. From the 27. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He's going to throw this one. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Matt Ariza on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. And clinging to this one-point lead, Brock, probably don't want to risk too much here. This is complete to Schultz. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. We've come to halftime. The Texans in unfriendly confines. But hey, they've got the lead. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. Matthew Stafford has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head east to check out the Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Buffalo Bills. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Drake May, strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They're throwing it. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Completed to his running back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Adisa Isaac stops him there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Second and 10 now. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. Well, a roar from the crowd as they saw the replay on the big screen, and they will indeed get a challenge. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout, too.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. That count runs their offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Escapes a defender. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. This is Pierce running right. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Stroud. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Chidobe Awuzie, they're on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Texans first down.
From the gun, Stroud escapes the pocket. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. From the gun, here's Pierce. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Stroud now on third. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
So now, here's third and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead to 7. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. He's throwing for it! And they drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Texans and wide receiver Nico Collins ready to go once again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down.
Brings up second and 10.
Stroud. Dell with the grab. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. Let's see what they went with on third down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air, Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Caught by Diggs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Amani Hooker up for a tackle. A gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first down.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And they take him down right along the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This time it's a passing play. Complete to Dell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Here's Stroud now. Taken in by Pierce. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. Airing it out to start this drive. It's taken in by Williams. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Stroud. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now it's Stroud. Collins there to grab it. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know what's separate?
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. First down, Stroud. Connection made to Dell. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running left, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back to throw it. It's caught, Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This offense getting all set for this series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by a touchdown. 3rd and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. 2nd and 3 now. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Setting up to pass. Buys time. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Hauled in left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Throwing now. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodnight, everybody.